Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we are diving back into the next episode of Tavern Master. So where are we at the moment? Well, I did say I was going to do some further research and come back when we're nearly done on the research. So we've got the kitchen level 3 items, which I haven't put any in yet, so we'll look at that today. We've done the fire extinguishers level 3 and I've upgraded those just because they're useful. We've got the basement's been unlocked as well, and we're currently working on the games, but at the moment I'm a bit short on royals coming in, so that's the last few of those need to come in. And then we just got the 3 games to unlock. So currently, as it stands, we've got our floor here. I did unlock the lavatories, or toilets, so they're over here on the ground floor. And we've still got our adventurous table, research book, musicians are over here, and takeout window over that way. So this is one of the new fire extinguisher level 3s, which allows for 6 members of staff to be grabbing buckets. So that will help to speed up putting out fires, especially if they're catching. So going upstairs, we've still got our short bar, which is still about 2 square, or I would say squares, but it's not really a square. It's 2 wall chunks long, because it takes half of one here. So I did think about possibly replacing the one downstairs with this one, but it's not really that much different in size. And whereas we did have the hotel on floor 2, that has now been stripped out of the hotel. We've still got the fire extinguisher up here. And this is where we had some of the stills that were going to be making some alcohol to cut down our prices for refilling the bars. So that one's doing your ale, that one's doing our mead, that one's on the cider, and that one's on our wine. So those are all still going, but I did say I was going to move those down to the basement, which is one of the things we're going to look at today. And then floor 3, up on the very top floor, I have, like before, pretty much put in the hotel back as we are, and as you can see, we've got everybody's full. But what I've done is I've put a lot of the hotel rooms at 4 to 5 stars, just by adding in things like secondary windows. If you click on that, it'll tell you what your requirements are for 1 star, requirements for 2 stars, and then 3 stars, 4 stars, and up to 5 stars. So yeah, so we've all done that, and one of the big things for 5 stars is to put a fireplace in, and that I've just put that over here and had to rearrange everything around a bit. But so yeah, so those are a possibility, but most of these are 3 to 4 stars. That one's still a 1 star. What does that need for? Oh, it needs a light, so let me quickly throw a light in there. Of course, every time you put a light in, it does jump up the chance of a fire on that floor, so just be aware of that. And so yeah, so we've got full occupancy around here, which is quite nice. We should make a nice little penny on that. Not like I'm short of money at the moment. I've got 654,000 gold, so I think I should just about be alright. But we do have the new basement. Now, one of the things I haven't done is work out where the heck I'm going to have my stairs going in. I did take a look under the special here, and I found we do actually have a spiral staircase, which is 8x4. As opposed to these, which are 6x10, or the wide stairs that are 8x10. So I thought maybe we go with the 8x4. So looking at this here, that's 1, 2. So that would potentially be where we'd need to put it, in that corner there. Right down there would just about fit. So if we go where that is, come over 1, will that go there? And that should come up I get rid of that and move my mouse around. There we go. So we do kind of have our staircase there. I don't know if that's going to work. That looks like it's kind of janking through a wall. Let me see about moving that a bit. Are you going to let me move it? Yes, you are. If I switch you... Yep. No, it's Z&X. If I switch you around that way, pop you in there. How does that look from the floor above? Okay. That looks better. Because at least that way people are coming out into here and it's not blocking pathway in there. So that should be alright. So now we need to look at moving these critters. Can I just... Is there a way of moving them? Pop you in that corner. Oops. Oh. Tarnation. Let's try that again. Right, just going to move you. And put you round and you go into that corner. And we'll jump up. Grab you. Bring you down. Put you next to that one. Grab you, take you away to the ground floor. We'll pop you in there. Right, good. So that should, in theory, when we start the next day... Oh, cool. All our ladies are down there. Lovely, lovely. Right, let's go get started. Right, let's do the speed up job. Everybody's full in our beer and everything. So what we can do is start to look at putting in our new kitchen upstairs on the second floor and get the bar in on the second floor and start looking at things there and get a table in. Now, obviously, those of you with a dirty mind are going to go, oh, what's happening with the people in the levy? Well, as you can see, it all gets pixelated, so you can't see them on the Kazi. Sorry. That any of you wanting to see some medieval people taking a dump, I'm afraid to say you don't get it. You just get a little pixelation, which is kind of cute in one way, in the fact that they've at least had a little bit of medieval modesty brought in, which is kind of cool. So... our middle floor is doing pretty well. Let's get our upper floor done as well. So in here, we're going to want to get ourselves in a flooring texture for our kitchen. That's what we're going to have in here. And we'll want a flooring texture for our toilets. Go with that one. Did I put flooring texture in the other one? I didn't. No. Alright, let's do the same in there. There we go. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really liking that texture with the toilets in it. That looks a bit better. Alright, I like that better. That one's a bit busy when everything's on it. So let's pop that in there. It's not like I haven't got the money to be able to work with all this. So, where is it? Is it under special? There they are. Toilet cabins. So as you see, these are pushing out this way. And I'm going to have to... What are you complaining about? There is no wash basin on this side. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Which is one of these. Wash basin. And wash basin. Just be up by the door. Got another couple in there. Then we can go back to our toilet stalls. No, wrong one. So used to pressing R to rotate, and R is to go between floors in this game. And get you in there and you in there. I can probably squeeze in another. You have to put it on a wall. Bollocks. Okay, well, there we go. We've at least got 5 in there for the 8 toilets that we have, so we should be alright. Not everyone's going to be at a hand basin at all times, so that's good. But we'll go on to floor 0 and we can have a look what we're going to put in our kitchen. So what's our kitchen level 3 items? So that is our fireplace grill, can be used by up to 3 chefs, and that's 2,700. That's actually okay, fine. So can I upgrade that? So if I click on that and go upgrade, used by 2 chefs to be used by 3, 1,800. Not like I'm not short of any. Can't move this prop, this is currently being used. Okay, how about this one? That can be upgraded. And that'll carry 75 ingredients for 600. Lovely. Can I upgrade my counter? And that'll carry 18 plates instead of 12. So lovely, we'll upgrade that. That can't be upgraded. That can't be upgraded. That can't be upgraded. And what about our soup cauldrons? That can go from 6 to 7 soups. So we'll upgrade each of these. It's a shame we can't do them individually. That, or, you know, en masse, sorry, you have to do them individually. It's a bit of a pain if I've got to, but I can work my way around it. Right, let's quickly upgrade that one. Now that no one's using it, I can upgrade that. Good, so that's been upgraded. Let's go upstairs and do our kitchen stuff here. Just work our way around all of them, just so we've got everything upgraded to the latest level. At least that way then we'll know we're all good. Okay, you're not upgradable, so it's just the storage. Currently being used. Alright, good, that's done, that's done, that's done. That can't be upgraded, that can't be upgraded, as we saw earlier on. Right, he's now closed that, so let's upgrade that while we're here. Lovely. There's no upgrades we can do to the bar. And we've got everything using the... Oh, hello. No, you want excellent wax. There we go. That's on the floor -1. I haven't put any lights down here. Well, that was naughty of me, wasn't it? I don't think I've put those chandeliers in yet, but they're all 120 prestige, so it doesn't really matter too much. One there. One there. There. And can I get... Oh, I can't quite get done. Oh, there we go. Alright, fine. There's no fire extinguisher on floor -1. Bagger, 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 bagger. Got the special, isn't it? There we go. 450 for our... Let's pop that in. Alright, with the right key. Let's pop that in a corner down here. Do I want it in that corner? I want to have more. Alright, I'm going to pop it there for now. I can move it later. So at least we know it's all done. There we go. That's sitting up against the wall. And we've got those 4 so far, which is great. And yeah, so now we're just going to let the day rock through. Interesting how they've now got the covered hood on, but we haven't got any kind of airflow going out anywhere. You'd expect that to be on an outside wall, so that it will vent all the the smoke and everything outside, but that just seems to be venting either upstairs or into the dining room. Not the most ideal situation, if I'm honest. But yeah, everyone's going by outside. Quite a lot of people coming in, which is great. Got a fairly steady trade on our takeout window, which is good. The toilets are getting a fair old usage. Probably going to put some toilets in up here as well, just so that they're all covered. So I'm going to move these tables across this evening, I think, and put in the lavies over here as well. It'd be nice if I could charge for the toilets, but yeah, unfortunately, everyone's running upstairs to their hotel rooms. We got 2 in there. Oh, minus 27,493. Yeah, because I put a load of upgrades in. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Any angry customers? No angry customers, but again, we've got no royals today. And that's been the way it's been for the last few days. Oh no, except for that one, which was an event I did. But yeah, I've not been having any royals coming in for a while, which is a bit annoying. So what I've been trying to work my way through. Let's just make sure you're alright for alcohol for now. Yeah, so I've been trying to work out how to try and squeeze some more royals in, but fortunately I seem not to be getting anywhere with that, which is a bit annoying. I've got enough prestige now, I'm over 30,000, I can pull in a couple of the other events that I wasn't able to do previously. Let's pull you over to there, you over to there, over to there. If we do that, at least that should give us enough room to get the toilets in on this level, and we can then be at least seeing to some more of our customers' needs. At least it spreads out the toilets that people are going to be needing to use. Oh. It's nice to be able to change stuff, but it's a bit tedious that you can't do like a block grab and drag everything. So there doesn't seem to be a way to just... You've got sell all or all to storage, but it's not allowing me to move it. Oh no, it is. Oh, I must have missed doing that when I was doing it earlier. Well, alright then, I stand very much corrected. I'll shut my mouth then. Because when I tried it earlier, it wouldn't let me do it. But I must have not grabbed it correctly, as the actress said to the Archbishop. Cool, let's pop that door there. And we'll go and throw ourselves some cubicles in here. And on specials. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Cool. There we go. We'll throw our wash basins in there. There you go. Good. Right, so that's everything sorted. Is that the same on the one up here? I didn't. I can move that over a wee bit, and you over a wee bit, and get myself another hand basin in that corner. Come on, let me into that corner. Why are you not letting me into that corner? Oh, go on, you little hillock. Fine, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Interesting. Why won't that let me put that there, but it's done it on the other floors, okay. Right, sell that one quickly. Is this something to do with that wall having a window on it? Let's get rid of that. Let's try that again and see if that'll work this time. Not seen that cause me that much drama before. Right, there you go. You go there. You go there. I should be able to squeeze the other two there and there. Right. Thank you. Not entirely stupid. I do know how to, like, you know, get them all looking the same. Right, we don't have anything happening on the middle floor yet. I'm gonna just check everything else over first. Everything's doing alright drinks wise, so oh, here we go. You never get a single guy anymore. Always get two guys. It's really annoying. Oh good, at least you've nicked one of them's water at least, you little tea leaf. Right, so those little buggers have nicked water. And that was my cider, mead, wine. Lemonade. Little buggers, might as well fill everything else up while I'm here. I've taken to doing all the refills in the morning rather than at night, so that way then if those little tea leaves come back in, they are not blocking my entranceway. Okay, so this, I can do a little bit of rearranging with this. That's how I worked it upstairs. Let's throw another one in there. Are you going to work in that corner or not? Oh no, you're not, because you need shifting over. Now, are you going to play me around? No, you're not. See, it worked fine in there. Don't know why the hell it had a problem upstairs. But, there we go. Oh, sweet. So at the moment, I'm kind of stuck on my research on here. I can do an event, which is going to be the Merlin the Wizard, because I haven't quite unlocked the coconut pudding or the turkey yet. And what's quite annoying is I've got this defend against thieves once. It gives me 5. And I can't defend against thieves because I'm only ever getting 2. And that's really annoying. I've done a couple of events that had strawberry cake and they've not shown up here. That's an annoying bug. And my have an average of 3.91 for food. It only seems to allow me to go up above the current one that I have in here, which is 3.71, by doing an event. And that seems to go up higher, which I'm going to work on by doing further events, but again, that's one that I will have to look at getting into. I probably would go with the Merlin and the Wizard one, but that means I'd have to do like 48 of these events to be able to do it, and each one then requires things like the fish and the vegetables we've got already and the fish stew. But the fish we need 40 and I've got 54 in stock, so Gonna have to kick that in and then go back into here, back into this. And as you can see, we've got our up to level 9 on our adventure. So we've got people coming in with 60 as their base, the most minor one that I've got in recently. So we can do that, and it takes a couple of days, but you're still talking about it being only 12. So you have to go and really hammer the adventurers table over a few days to be able to make sure you've got enough for the blooming events. But you do get a lot of money back from catering for the event entirely. Now, hopefully, I'm not going to get anyone being naughty. I'm not getting any thieves in, because I'm going to need mead for this event. And you will need to refill halfway through the day. Because, yeah, as you see, mead is selling for 16 gold each. And we've got our royal in, so that's good. So at least we're down to 40, going to be down to 42 at the end of the day. But still, that's going to be another 40 odd times of running one of these events, which is fine, but also quite aggravating because I can't move forward until that's done. We've got our food's gone up a bit, which is our fish stew. So that goes up, instead of being 33 like it is currently, it's now 43. So we're making even more money, and that's 3.76 is now our event allowance or our thing. Oh, good. So we've done all the guests for the event and earned our 15,000 gold. Yeah, so the event food is done, which is great, and it's going to be only fish stew for today. So it is what it is. We'll work with it as best we can. There we go. See, we're almost out of mead down here, so let's change that. And I bet upstairs isn't much better. Yep, well, almost completely out of mead, so let's quickly update that. Because you don't want to run out of mead halfway through the day. So that's cool. So we do get a lot of money out of running these events, but yeah, it seems to be the only way I've got at the moment of really enticing a royal in. I'd run a couple of these hoping that it might get some more royals coming in during the day on a normal day, but it seems like it's got itself into a kind of bug where it is not giving me royals coming in, even though I have 33,000 prestige, which is enough for some of the royal events as one of the prerequisites, but I still am not getting royals coming in, so that's quite annoying for me at the minute. But yeah, so that's currently where we... Oh, hello, what have you got there? Serve only soups for the whole day. There you go. Fish stew is apparently just a soup. Cool. So there we go. So we'll get a new one there. Strawberry cake I'll have to do off of a... There we go. Made 20,000. So we made up for some of what we did in the day, a couple of days back, where we were minus 32,000. We're up 700 there, and we're up 20,000 there. So yeah, we're making our money back. But I can't do another event plan until the next day. How we doing? Mead's almost gone again. I did say I wasn't going to do this at night, but I just wanted to see how badly we got eaten through on our mead from that event. We haven't done badly. Thankfully, no one's come to pilfer stuff. What have you got? Own 12 carpets. I've got 10. Oh, bugger off. I'm not that far off. Alright, you want to put a carpet down? I'll put a carpet down. There you go. I own 12 carpets. You happy now? Okay, that's an extra 3. So we'll see what that comes back with tomorrow. Right, and can we plan an event? We can for Sunday. So the only thing I can really do for the strawberry cake is this one, which is 250 and we need 120 strawberries, which we've got 200 odd, and we need strawberry cake, which we've unlocked. So we might do that one just to clear out the strawberry cake accomplishment that's on there. And this one, which is the Prince visit, which will get us another royal, which is him. We'll get 17,500, but we don't have the coconut pudding recipe yet, so I think I'm going to push to get these done, and to be able to push for like the king and queen feast, which is going to be both of so maybe 2 royals, but still, we need 100 of these turkey legs, and again for those, they don't show up every day, which is a bit annoying, and those are the most expensive of the adventure guild or adventure table bits of work. So it is what it is at the minute, and these are the last 3 bits of research. So once I've got this games out of the way, I don't need royals again, so that's just going to be the last little bit of grind, and I'll put the hammer game, basketball game, and archery game up onto floor 2. That's why I've not really wanted to move this too far forward, because I want to have the games over in this kind of area, and I don't know how much space it's going to take up. So I'm going to have a bar in there, a couple of tables over here, a couple of tables around here, and then have it like a bar game area over here. We've got our fire extinguishers over in this corner, which is great. But that's generally my view for this floor. There we are, another 3,200, no angry customers. And we had 6 royals today. Now that's nice. I have not had that for a few days. That's good, we're down to 36, so nice, I like that. What have we got now? Serve only soups for the whole day. Oh god. Alright, we'll do our event to get the strawberry cake out of the way. Which is used 120. I've got 227. So we'll set that off. As I said, this is just where the game's gotten into its final grind stage. I honestly don't think there's going to be too many more videos on this particular section of the game, because we've pretty much done everything we can on the unlocks other than the games, really. There is the winter DLC, so that will be worth doing as a separate playthrough, where we will look at that, but I'll probably rest Tavern Master for a little bit, unless everyone jumps out in the comments wanting me to dive straight into the winter as soon as I've finished this normal campaign. So do let me know. Otherwise, I think we will leave the video there, because there's not much else to be done other than just sit and watch me grind through day after day after day, doing the same old thing until I get enough of the research completed. So that should hopefully be the next video. Will be the last one in the series, and that will be when everything's unlocked, the games are in place, and we can watch some people doing some pub games. But thank you very much for joining me. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. It does help the channel. And yeah, drop any thoughts down in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. You all take care now. Alright, bye bye.